Oh, yeah. I knew she kind of dug my lip, you know, because I just stood out from all those New York actors. Long story short, I got the part. Got the part. We had a walk-away lunch. Worked on it 2 days. We had a walk-away lunch. You don't have lunch there. You walk away into the city. The guy that I was acting with in the scene, we were airplane mechanics, and he knew Elizabeth Rudolph. So Elizabeth Rudolph went to lunch with him. This is a long answer to your question, buddy. So I got to know Elizabeth Rudolph. I get home. What do? What should you do? I wrote a little thank you note. When you're an actor, you have a little card with your picture on it. So, Elizabeth, thanks for the job. That was fun meeting you. Thanks very much. Boom. Christmas time came. Elizabeth, Merry Christmas. Remember you did the thing. Boom. I'd get a little play or something. I'd do something would happen in my life. I'd get a commercial. Elizabeth, got another commercial. How you doing? Boom. Okay. 3 years later, my agent calls me up and says, got an audition for you, Rusty. It's for Black Dog. It's a $50 million flick, high budget. Actually, Patrick Swayze wasn't cast in it. Kevin Sorbo was, the guy who played Hercules. He was originally cast in the Swayze part. So it's going to be a big flick. Go down and audition for it. I audition for it. I'm in the room waiting for the audition. Who comes out of the room for this? Elizabeth Rudolph. She's like, Rusty. Why does she remember me? Because I sent those cards. Brings me in, puts me on tape. I get a call back. Come back. The director's there. The producer is Raffaella Di Laurentiis. Di Laurentiis is a big movie name. And I got the job. But Raffaella is an Italian woman. She's like a 50-year-old Italian woman. She goes, can you drive a truck? And I'm like, yeah, I can drive a truck, forward, backwards, whatever. And I wore these very boots. If you rent Black Dog, you will see these boots. These boots have their own shot in the film. I wore these boots. I get the job. I go to Atlanta, Georgia. We start shooting with Kevin Sorbo. We do all the dialogue. Now, they liked me because I could drive a truck. The stunt coordinator was Gary Hines, who stunt coordinated Speed 1. And he liked that an actor could actually drive a truck, so I was going to get a lot more time on that movie. It's good to get a lot of time on a movie when you get 4K a week. It just extends your job. I go down there for 2 weeks, you do the lines with Kevin Sorbo. Kevin Sorbo, something comes wrong with his pacemaker. If something happened to his shoulder, they shut down production. They recast Patrick Swayze, which was great, because he's an iconic actor. We go back to Atlanta, get paid the whole time when we're in New York. They have to hold you so nobody else can hire you. Go back there, and they tested me out on the truck, and sure enough, I could drive the truck. Oh, and when I got cast the job, my agent said, by the way, Raffaella says, bring your boots. So was it because I could act? No. Was it because I look like a truck driver, and I can drive a truck, and I got cool boots? Probably. Probably was fun being on that movie. I probably made, and I'm saying this, not saying, hey, I make money, I don't make money. I'm saying this to put a real solid view on this, probably from that movie, from me listening to that guy in that gymnasium, going home and calling Elizabeth Rudolph instead of going home and saying, Jesus, I got no chance, I'm from Vermont, nobody likes me, I'm going to sit down and watch American Idol on the TV, I'm not going to call Elizabeth Rudolph. From me calling that woman, I made $75,000. That's a $75,000 phone call. What does that mean? It means, in life, and this is me saying this. I'm not a teacher. I'm not paid to teach. I wasn't taught to teach. They had me come here to talk to you. So you take from what I'm saying and leave the rest. In life, you're all very talented. Every one of you out there, I say, has more talent at something than everyone else. More than loads of talent, what you need to be successful or to have a more than content life is will, discipline, and determination. You can be loaded with talent, no will, discipline, determination, you'll go not very far. You've probably seen it in your life. You can have no or little amount or no talent at all. Great amount of will, discipline, determination, you will succeed. I'm guaranteeing this to you, by the way. You'll succeed beyond your wildest dreams. How easy is life if you don't even have to be talented? That guy Rusty Louise says, you can have a great, successful life, and talent really doesn't factor in. Now, if you're very talented, and you have a lot of will discipline, then you're like Michael Jordan or Oprah. Then you have it all. So that's a great, I always think of that thing. And also, if you think you found something that you might want to do as a career for a living at your ages right now, here's an interesting thing I think really works. Do 5 things every day to enhance your abilities at that thing. If you want to be an actor, well, one day you practice memorization, you write a poem, read a play, see a movie, exercise. Do 5 things every day. It's the thing that you may choose to do as a living. And by the time you guys get 24 years old and you're in the office interviewing for that job, you'll know more about that job than the person who's interviewing you. You know, fundamentals of life. Life is not tricky. Sometimes that's what they'll say. They'll say the future is in your hands. Senior class? This is what your graduation speaker will say. I hope the graduation speaker isn't in here. You are our future. You hold the world's future in your hands. That's just speech speak. You don't hold the world's future. You hold your, you hold your future in your hands. I'm okay if you suck. Get my point? I'm better if you don't suck. But you're not literally my future to my success. You are yours. So I'm just trying to say, don't fool around with it. If you're not, you know what's right and wrong. Seniors and juniors and maybe some sophomores, we know right from wrong. The 4-year-old kid headed to the cookie jar when the 4-year-old kid has been told not to head to the cookie jar. The 4-year-old kid sneaks. 4-year-old kid knows right from wrong. My cat knows when I'm gonna yell at the cat. 4-year-old kid knows right from wrong. Certainly we do. We have no excuse. Will, discipline, determination, health. Take care of your health. I'm substance free. They don't ask me to say that, but I'm substance free, and I always have been. That's the key thing. I always have been substance free. 15 years old, we were practicing a play, 5 by 30, and the lead of the play took us out.